Alright man, what's going on YouTube? So in today's video, I'll be giving y'all my settings that I use on console. These are the best settings that in my opinion, honestly, these are settings I used to drop a 32 kill in my last Warzone video. And yeah, so I do play on console, as y'all can see right here. I do have a PC, went back to PlayStation due to the shadow bans. Wasn't gonna continue to deal with it. I do play the PS4 version so that I can use my PS4 controller with my paddles, because my PS5 controller doesn't have paddles. So let's get that out the way. So yeah, I'm a controller player. As y'all can see, aim input device controller. Here is my button layout, I think. All right, so you want to put it on I run tactical flipped, and you want to go here. You want to go to Warzone DMZ button layout preset, and you want to put it on tactical flipped. Now it goes to flipped when you press this on. So you press that on, and then you'll do tactical flipped. So default it'll be tactical, right? Come over here, press flip, and it flips to tactical flip. So that means I shoot. Hold on. That means I aim with this and shoot with this instead of aiming and shooting. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference with that. That's just what I personally prefer. And yeah. Controller vibration off. You don't want to be fighting your controller while you're playing the game. It's just not, no, turn it off. My sensitivity, I rock 8.8, or I go up to 10.10. That's the split I do. It depends just how I'm feeling that day, but 9 times out of 10 it'll be on 8.8 with 1 ADS sensitivity. Sometimes 0.95. Like I said, it just depends on how I feel. I'm gonna give y'all really the important settings. Automatic tac sprint, you want it automatic sprint, you want it on automatical. Oh my gosh, automatic tac sprint. And that's just so you can keep running, put your gun up and just run as fast as you can in the game. It's not really any movement. To reset that tac sprint, you can melee or just pull out your throwing knife or something and just put it right back and just continue to run. It just depends on what you want to do, or you just let it reset on its own. Completely up to you. Equipment behavior, hold, weapon mount, we don't care about that. This is another important setting right here. Interact, reload, behavior, prioritize, interact. It's basically contextual tap, so you can pick up loot, and all those things much faster, and just keep going, keep that flow going, and you'll be fine. Armor play behavior, this is another important one. I see a lot of people have apply 1. You want to put it on apply all. You don't want to just keep having to press triangle, put it in a plate, press triangle again, put it in another plate. You just want to have it, hold triangle once, apply all the plates that you need, and continue moving on. Alright, so the advanced settings, target aim assist on, aim assist type on default. Black Ops did get nerfed a long time ago, so people just been rocking default now, so that's what I use. Aim response curve dynamic, ADS sensitivity multiplier, focus on 0.80. My dead zones, I rock 0.00 on the left, and right stick I rock 0.06 or 0.05, but right now I just have it on 6. You want to keep these how they are. This is supposed to be on 0.99, but it just won't go back down to 0.99, so that's just what it's on. Controller orientation up. Turn all the gyro behaviors off. That's like if you hold your controller a certain way, it'll turn that off. FOV sensitivity scaling on, and let's see, auto move forward off, text sprint behavior, single tap sprint, grounded mantle. Turn all these mantles off. You don't want to be in the middle of a gunfight and just mantle onto something. It happens a lot. Just turn it off and you'll be fine. Very important setting right here, invert slide and dive behavior. You'll tap to dive, as y'all see on the right here. Tap to slide, hold to slide, tap to dive. The slide is a very ineffective move in the game. It's very slow and you can't shoot out of it or shoot while you're sliding, so just don't use it at all. The dolphin dive is the most effective move we have in the game as far as movement, so therefore you want to tap to dive as quickly as possible. So that is that setting right there. Parachute auto deploy off. You will break your legs a couple times, I promise, but just This is just so you can land as fast as possible and as close to the ground as possible to get straight into the action. And yeah, probably get free picks out there. You will break your legs though, but just keep practicing it and learning, and you'll be fine. Sprint and door bash, turn that on. You don't have to open the door yourself. You can just run through it and it'll break. ADS stick swap off, backpack alternate control off, weapon mount. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just see these. Okay. Those are all the controller settings. We're gonna get into the graphic ones. Console don't have that many graphic settings. Kind of just depend on your monitor. And if you play the PS5 version, you will have a setting for 120 hertz. If you have a 120 hertz monitor, you can up your display or whatever to 120 hertz, and you're golden. PS4 version, as y'all see, like I said, the PS4, I'm playing on the PS4 version. The PS4 version does not have that 120 hertz option because it is the PS4 version of the game. But here are my graphic settings. On demand texture streaming, you want that off. It just increases, I think it's the FPS or just lag or whatever, I think, if you have it turned on. So you just want to turn that off. Both the motion blurs, you want those off. No, you don't want it to look blurry when you're moving around, or just, you want to be able to see people clearly. Film grain on 0, depth of field on off, fidelity cast on, and this is like it says right here, enhance the sharpness of the scene. So you want to have that anywhere between 80 and 100. I feel like it depends on your monitor. I can rock 80 now. I just got a new monitor, but I personally have it on 100 just because why not? I can't really tell a difference between 80 and 100, but that is what it is. Console, we finally have FOV. As y'all know, it's season 4, so if you did not know we have FOV, you've been missing out for a long time. A console finally has FOV 120 affected, and weapon field of view wide. This is so you can see as much as possible, as far as possible on the screen, to be able to see what's around you. Just see your surroundings. Turn all your camera movements to 50, and my brightness is on 45. This does depend on your monitor. Also, you can put this on like 50, anywhere between, I say 45 and 55 is fine, but I personally rock 45. It looks really sharp on my end of what I see. So that is that. Audio settings, the audio sucks in this game. It just is what it is. So I rock headphone bass boost, master volume on 100. Some new settings they added into the game that you need to be aware of, because I've heard it just watching people just around. They have added gameplay music and cinematic music volume and war tracks volume. You want to put all these musics on 0, because they will play in the middle of the game and you won't be able to hear anything. Like if a circle's closing, they will start playing this music and you won't be able to hear anything. Just turn them off and you'll be fine. Dialogue volume 60, effects volume 100, voice chat volume I have it on 30. Game chat's kind of loud, just turn it down a little bit. Voice chat on, I have that on all lobby. I'm gonna just kind of scroll through these because these are kind of just what you prefer. And Juggernaut music off. Another music that they will try to play in your ear, turn it off. Hit marker sound classic. A lot of people rock none. I saw something on TikTok as far as it increases something in the game. I'm not too sure. I think it's FPS, which is crazy. Something like that. Don't quote me on it, but I rock hit marker sound classic. For my interface, these are like the filters and the displays of like the text and everything, the sizes of stuff. I'm gonna just kind of scroll through these too. I'm gonna get out my color customizations though. I rock filter 2, and I put it on both. You got world interface on both. You want it to affect both of them. So world color intensity 100 and interface color intensity 100, and these are the colors. If you want to copy this down, you can. You just scroll through these. Alright, subtitles, default. Put the size on default. Kind of have them small. You don't want big pop-up text on your screen. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of, if you want it there, you don't have to have subtitles on. I just do just in case, like, you know, if my team, like, I know who on my team the operators are. So if I see somebody else that's not on my team, I know somebody's like near, or you know, just in the area. Mini map. These is also important. You want your mini map shape on square, mini map rotation on, and horizontal compass on. Just kind of know where you're at and what's around you, like I said, and the difference between the circle and the square. As y'all can see right here on the right side, it shows the circle shows less than the square of what's around you. You just get a better idea of like what's around you, especially when there's a UAV up. You can see so much more than with the circle. The circle will just kind of hover over the top of it rather than you actually just being able to see it on that square. Crosshairs on. There's another important one. I'm trying to find center dot right here. You want your center dot on, and you want to put it on the largest. My boy Cam, he helped me out with this one. Well, not the center dot, but what the center dot does. So he helped me out. He was watching one of my videos. He told me, you know, kind of just work on your center, and that's where that center dot comes into place. You want to keep that center to your screen and always have it like prepared to be at someone's chest or head area. That's where you do the most damage in this game. You don't want to be looking at the ground and have to pull your gun up, because people would have already been, if people have good centering, they would have already been at your chest up to your head. So you want to be able to just be already near their chest area and pull it up to get those kills. Alright, y'all, those are my settings. Oh, I got the server latency and the packet log on to see if I'm lagging or whatever. Just want to have those on just in case. And those, I think that's everything. Yeah, those are my settings that I rock for Warzone 2. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know down if these settings work for y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.